Tips for first and second tier users, right? If you to get the second tier, be level 700. Third tier, 1500. It is hard to do it on mobile, but it is possible since one of my friends said, my friend did it on mobile, completely on mobile. I did about 600 5 to 100 levels on mobile. Yes, nah, I only did 90 levels on mobile, and the rest was on computer. Yeah, I played a lot of games on mobile. Computer is like easier, much easier to grind. Since you can control better food easier. I will list one food that you can control easier. Like, now what can you, like, is it to do? I'll take one easy. Flight. I'll give one example. Venom. Hard to control on mobile. See, my friend does it on mobile. I do it on computer. It's like, if you just do a quest, try to get that before you reach levels like around 500. Save up 500 is 5 below 3. Defeat saber. Watch a video on how to get the saber quest, saber like puzzle. Do that. Defeat them. Get a saber. Be level 350. Once you do it, you're fine. But like, you can also do it if you done that in like your level 500. You'll be taken to Skype. You have to get it by flight. Yes, you can do it by like other means since it's like not that far away. It's mainly flight. And like you have to get to like the island, and you have to go to the. If you don't have a very fast way, but you do it, go to the island, like how tallest tippy top island that you can walk to without flight, like stairs to it, and there's gonna be a island above that. Try to get there. Once you're there, go into the building, get in the thingies on the corner. The top of the big island. The next area is gonna teleport to the other island. You see a temple. In that temple is like load of destruction, so yes, use up. It's where you can get Oscillator Haki. You have to be level 250 and have defeated Saber. And got the sword. And it also costs 750k. So that's gonna come in handy. From over the soap on on one of those skins. On PC though. I'll say everything on. Oh my god, I'm so bright. But PC, there's also there's level 90 that does the cave, but ability, scratch everything. Do it multiple times. And flash step. Very useful. I'll actually do that. If you're in the water and you're the food user, like if you're in the water like you're about to die, you're trying to escape, flash step will come in handy. Just like click on this. Point your mouse to where you're on the teleport. Can't wait for it to like get ends. Okay, back on. Like I said about time to survive. Do not, it'll help you up. That's gonna save you. And there's another one called enhancement. Allows you to Logia users and mobs. I mean, if there's a mob with Logia, there's like, I know there's one, which is Magma, Smoke, what did you say? Admo, no, Magma, Admo, Smoke, Admo, from the first team. They can hit you. You can't hit them with melee, unless it's their food attacks. Gonna hit them with their food attacks, not melee. If you have enhancement haki, okay, on mobile sense a bubble, on PC it's the hotkeys. Jen, tell you that. Now it's not gonna give you full body, it's only gonna give it on your hands or what you use, like your melee on the top of your melee. Full body you have to use it so much. You have to use this a lot and a lot and a lot to get it. Like a whole lot to get it. Just take a long time and too much. And you gotta do that. Once you get a hotkey for that, it's gonna be E. Like you start with one dodge. I have 7. Because I have it almost max. That's gonna help you in getting into second team. But second team is In second scene, awakening food. You can also do it in third scene. Just have no clue you can do it right now. I'll do that with my buddy later on. In third scene, you can get advanced raids. Yes, awakening food you have to do raids to get it. But you can get advanced raid in third scene. The current one right now, the easiest, I think the hardest one right currently to obtain to get it or awaken is Phoenix, because you have to get level 400 on Phoenix. So it's gonna be hard to do that with Phoenix. Just to unlock the raid, defeating this whole nother area. Then there's two currently. It's Phoenix and Doe. They might add more, hopefully. Those are events, but the hardest raid of all time was but human Buddha. It's right here, very hard. It is, you need this, right? A near level 15. Like 2 third C users are like basically third C, level 1500, but fully awakened, but the users are superhuman. Almost third C, like 456 level Venom users with electric. That's gonna be able to carry you. Cause that's what I did. One of them with one having Superman, one having Water Kung Fu. So Water Kung Fu is like very fast, helps a lot. Another one was Superman to stun. Since one of the bleeds of Superman can stun it. Both of them having Buddha, which will do a lot of damage. Right? One of them will be on my channel. I was like with the moves, which is on my which a different video on my channel which you can check out. Called Buddha on Awaken Showcase. 3 minutes long. Just you can watch that and come back to this video. It's only 3 minutes. And yeah, that's about it. Alright. Oh, if you want to do ask for Buddha for any other way, like a light, just actually put to the full Awaken Buddha user with a good with good spotting style, like electric, Water Kung Fu, or Superman. One is much more expensive than others. Superman costs electric costs 5 million. No, like just need to have 500k. Water Kung Fu 750k, but Superman costs 3 million. You have to get 300 Master 1 Dragon Breath, which costs 1.5k fragments. Fragments is what you get from Mage. It's also you have to get that later on. 200 Master 1 Water Kung Fu, Dragon Breath, Water Kung Fu, Dark Step, and Electric. Dark Step costing 150k. The weakest out of them, in my opinion. Once you get that, you're basically set. Then you can buy it and unlock it. If you go to Snow Mountain, it's in second C. You have to be a high level though. You can get that at 8 level, I'm pretty sure, but you just have to get that first. Then you have to go, there's a Slate Cat Quack in it. So go into that one. Go to like the second quest area. It's like, I think it's the scientist. There's a quest area in Spawn. You have to go across that one area. Go to around there. It's just supposed to be a glass area at the top. Like the top is like by the side glass area. Go and like look behind those like snow, some cliffs, and there'll be an entrance. Go there, go to there, you find it, and blah blah blah. But dude, for 30 users to get there, if you're using Venom, it's possible. It's extremely possible. One of my friends got there with Venom, but I recommend putting them. Best kind of fruit and some stuff. If you're wondering why I'm clicking like just circling this castle right there, it's because that's where a boss is. That was 6,000. If you're wondering what this type of sword is, you can only unlock this sword at level 50,000, minimum 1,000. Top enhancement looks sick. Enhancement doesn't affect your sword. Would be cute to see. Like it's sword just going all in whatever color you have it on. You also get enhancement colors by having full max out enhancement. That since I have Mink, what Mink is, I have bunny tails that I have Mink V3. Mink, you spawn with use the race. Spawn with Mink. It's pretty good. It's also very good. Try to get Superman like in second scene. It'll help all the time. High damage and get your HP up. HP get about 600, 700. Stop there. Work on blast shoot and melee. And also sword if you're a sword fan. If you're a sword main, sword and melee. HP. Blast shoot main, melee, defense, and blast shoot. Well, I'm saying melee for everyone. Melee not only gives you melee damage, but also energy. As so case from this much amount of energy. That's the max amount of energy. Not max. Max amount of I don't say max amount. This is max kind of amount of energy you can have from all this. I just don't know if that affects it in no way. Again, yeah, I'm gonna load this up 3 times and check if that affects my melee, my energy at all. I doubt it does. It's good to have that because one, it can stun. Very good at stunning, to be fair. Now they debuffed some use stuff. Like they nerfed light speed. It used to be extremely fast. Now it's like they made it awaken to be as fast as the normal one, and like it's like just unawaken being like pretty slow. I have both awaken and unawaken. I've fully awakened since it's pretty hard. If one of my friend, so my friend higher level than me, if I can solo away, then he can. Since we basically have the same stats. Just like a high HP, and he's going sword main. He's going sword main immediately, even though we have the same items, almost same items. He got Coco. Coco is a sword given you can obtain by killing the law raid. You can do it. You can like get the raid. You can be in the raid at any level, just like any like 700 or up, just like every raid. It's just had to be level 1100 to start it. I'm pretty sure. Now it's a raid boss you have to kill. 256,250 HP. Used to, as I suggest, like one two bit as well, one welcome food, one like burger, just and 2-bit human. They can solo and do at least 10% damage. About 10%. So about 26-30k damage, and just let them solo. Just go in somewhere else. Now when I say somewhere else, I mean there's a way that you have to get the code on. The code is this is coming to feel like this. I'm seeing this order from left to right. It's in the ice area of like hardened code. It's like ice code area now, like magma area. And this is the code. 1 click for red, 1 click for red, 2 clicks for green, and 3 clicks for blue. Those are the colors. You get and they're unlocked door by the wires. Just do that behind the once you get 30k and just wait a long time because they will solo it. Hopefully. Now, I'm explaining that. Makes it like the stats points are pretty high and they have a good amount of HP too. Since that's gonna help a lot. And Mini B3. Mini B2 you have to be level 850 to do the costume quest. It's in cafe. Cafe is like you can just watch a video on like how to do that. The cafe is like it's like in the middle of it. If you find like grab both a great chest. And you find a lot of gun underneath there, you can get your titles, you can get titles, you can get enhancement cards, you can buy Robux or just if you want. And like there's also on the weekend if you go forward you can go left to right. Right there, I mean you can play chess with someone. Yes, it actually works. I was playing chess with someone. I think you can get a title for it. Think. And then you can also another way there's an awaken and awaken area. Same way you can use to awaken or unawaken your food. Unawakening it has some impacts. There are good things about regular food. Cause awaken could be worse if you want some stuff. I mean, like if you, I want to fully awaken something, but like there's like I want to do it like in some mode and then like something else. You can like awaken everything on Buddha except for the C move, so you can go anywhere, like do a lot of damage, but they do a lot of damage otherwise. So I would like to keep it. I would have loved to keep it, but sadly I couldn't. So, now do the quest. If you're low gear user or elemental user, first quest you have to be a pretty high level to get it low gear on. But once you unlock this quest, it's actually possibly easier to do. It's gonna be like much easier to do since they won't move it. They're just like flinging you around. But if you have a low gear on, you can just go fly back on there. Though users, or Phoenix users, that's gonna be hard for you to grind with on this circuit, like a high level, like say it's like over level 1000. That's gonna be pretty easy, but just like under level 1000, it's gonna be challenging. I recommend changing it, or if you better food, like something like a low gear, like those are good, like ice or ice, magma, light. So we're going to second scene. There's you can equip a food. Like if you have like the same food, or if you have a food and the same food in your storage for gallery prices, can patch and other ones. Kill each chop to kill the other one, because then it would even though they have, because they have enhancement. If you have it over level 14, they can't hit you at all. All my friends joined. And now we'll do all that stuff and do that. I'll make a part 2 of this version like later on in the day. Like later on if you want it, just like the video from the part 2. Or just